Hi everyone, thank you for being here. This is another timeless general tarot reading for anyone who is guided or called to watch this video. Again, I appreciate your time and energy. If you are here watching the reading, if you relate to the reading in any way, want to see more of my readings, please like the video or subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. I want to start with your overall energy, then go into your environment and get some details around the situation. We have the High Priestess and the Emperor for your overall energy. Okay, awesome. So this is really good energy. It just tells me that you are really in tune with the inner and outer parts of yourself. Your heart and instinct are pretty much on the same page as the plan that you have to get something done. You're in control of your emotions. You really have a good relationship with that higher self, or the inner part of yourself, your intuition and your spirituality. There's a strength coming through as well when it comes to that. So you may have done a lot of healing work, spiritual work throughout your life, and it does feel like you are a person who has experienced a lot of healing work and really know how to make the best of, certain emotions that you have, and are able to really have the confidence to bring your ideas and your thoughts to life. So this is good energy. It does also feel as though right now you have a certain control of some type of situation, and you're running with your intuition. So if you are a leader of any sort, maybe at work, maybe you're leading a new initiative at work or a new project, you're completely focused and following your instincts. And you don't really have any doubt around that. Like you're focused on a plan, and you're bringing this to life. You're bringing this together, and you're not really open to any outside distraction right now. It is more of your relationship to yourself, to your emotion, your intuition, and you're following that 100%. Let's see what is in your environment. Wow. The Chariot and the Hermit. So these are all what we call major arcana cards, and you have the Moon at the bottom as well. So when these cards come up in a tarot reading, especially if you have a good majority of them, and in this case, they're coming up both for your personal energy as well as your environment, it does tell me that this moment in life right now is pretty significant. And if you kind of step outside of the situation, and let's just say like 5 years from now, right? You're kind of looking back at your life. This time of your life is going to play a significant role or a significant part with where you will be in that, in those 5 years from now, right? As an example. So when we have the Chariot come up in the environment along with the Hermit, there's something in motion. So I did pick up, like, if you are leading an initiative, a project of some sort, like, it is in motion already, right? So in the environment, you're probably in it right now. So it's not the beginning of the project. It's not the end. It does feel as though it is that get your hands dirty, do the work part of this project. And whoever is helping you, I don't know if anyone is helping you actually, because with the Hermit here, there's like a solo quality. Sometimes the Emperor can have that as well. Again, when I said that you're not paying attention to the distractions, you're really focused on this one thing. If you do have anybody helping you, I think that they're also just as focused as you are. There is an element of wisdom and experience here. Maybe it's somebody older who has done this before. And if you are working with somebody, it is a very close-knit, intimate, you know, one-on-one relationship, again, without the distractions of others. And it is for the higher good. It's for the greater scheme of something. With the Chariot, this is a divine card. You're on your path. It's divinely guided, motivated by the universe. So it's destiny, right? And sometimes in the tarot community, we do say that it is the Emperor who is on the Chariot and who is guiding the Chariot. So for you to have the Emperor as well as the Chariot, again, you're in control, you're on the right path, you're focused on a task at hand, you're not allowing any distractions to come and persuade you or influence you in any other way. You are completely in tune with your instinct and your intuition. And for right now, you know that you need to get this done. It is part of your purpose. And I think that you do sense that this is for the greater good of your lifespan or your life purpose. And you do know that this is an investment of, you know, some sort of, you know, higher quality. And I think you also know that this is a moment in your lifetime where it is extremely important that you get this done for the sake of your future. All right, so let's go into the situation and get more details around that. Okay. So let's see what comes out. All right, so we have the King of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Cups coming through. Again, really big players in the tarot. The King of Wands is someone who is extremely passionate and has strong drive and intention on getting something done. He's a good leader, a powerful leader, very confident in his ability, rarely doubts himself unless there's other cards that come in that talk about that. But right now, again, this is of a higher divinely guided situation, and there is zero doubt in the fact that this is what you're supposed to be doing. It is coming from a place of love and strong emotion. So the Ace of Cups paired with the King of Wands, I mean, strong passion around this situation. There's a sense of morality here. It could be around a corporation, a community. Maybe you are the leader of this, or you're building something to lead a community of some sort. But you want to you want to make this really stable and really strong with a good foundation for the love of all, for the love of the how can I say, like if this is a project at work, or maybe you're starting your own business or something like that, like there is a passion and a love for the business and the job that you're going to be doing. So I think that you're coming from a really honest, sincere place as well. I am also picking up on, I know I had said that, there's no room for distraction here. You're not really taking any feedback or comments, or you're not asking for a lot of help. It's like, I can do this myself. I have my own vision. So you want to be careful with being too rigid or too stubborn. With the Hierophant coming in, it is our inner morality. It is what we stand for. The conviction we have on a situation. Knowing ourselves and being completely self-aware of, who we are in the right, like as a being, as a soul, even as a human. And so what I'm feeling is a little bit of stubbornness around being open to feedback from the outer world. So you just want to watch for that, if that is happening. If you're dealing with someone else, this other person is just as strong. As I say that, the Strength card comes out. Not to say that this is a competition with the King of Wands. Just be careful with the pride, right? I'm not saying like I don't want to create conflict. But, the other person is just as strong as you are, in different ways, of course. Everyone has, their own strengths and areas of opportunity, of course. This person is just a little bit more practical and logical in their approach. Not as forceful as maybe the King of Wands could be, but more receptive toward like allowing change to happen for the sake of the greater good. So this energy up top is like going, no distraction. I'm following my instincts. I know what I'm doing. This energy down here is like, I also know what I'm doing. But I am open to the universe bringing down the signs and the synchronicities, or the universe guiding me in some way to make this happen. There's an element of balance and fairness. When we have a card like the Justice card, also paired with the Hierophant, it does say or talk about law. Maybe there is a court situation at hand that's, happening right now. But it's like we need to balance the scales. This person is coming in to maybe seek that balance and make sure that things are being done fairly and ethically. And I think that they're coming in with the softer approach as well. I would just be careful. I would strongly suggest that if this is another person and you know who they are and you have some tension with them, to be open, because they have some divine presence behind them. If you want to talk about this being like the court situation and you're going through court, but there's somebody else involved, where usually that happens. and you have tension with somebody else, just be careful with how you approach them, how you speak with them. Come from a really honest, truthful place. Try to put the pride aside, because they have some sort of advantage here. And they are actually doing their best to find a win-win for everyone involved. With the advantage that they have, it can easily turn into a, like, how can I say, like, if it is a court situation, with the advantage that they have, like, they will win the case, okay? But I don't think their intention is for that. They're trying to find balance in the situation. And so they're coming from a more, like, higher overall ethical place of, how can we create this as a win for everyone involved and turn the situation into a positive. All right, so we have the Seven of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so again, this is reevaluating, assessing the situation. Okay, I'm also feeling, if you have been super focused on your project or on this action, this intent that you have, and like I said earlier, you're not allowing any outside forces come in between that. I think it's time to step outside of it and take a look around at your environment to make sure that things are good. Okay, so you've been too focused in, like, I'm seeing someone like in their garage, like day and night, like building something, doing something, working really intensely, and also could have like a partner in this, right? Like spending hours and hours doing something, not realizing that there are other things going on around you. If you're this person, step outside for a little bit of your task and assess your environment. There's someone out here who also has an agenda of some sort. Not to say, just because I say the word agenda doesn't mean that it's like completely against you. I don't feel that it is. I just think that they have something going on and they may need your involvement. Or even if they don't need your involvement, you should be involved in some way to make sure that you're good. With the Seven of Wands, just the way I laid out the cards, I haven't done this layout in any of the videos I've done yet. So usually when I do this layout, the bottom row here is more the future of what a high potential can happen. So with the Seven of Wands, you could find yourself bombarded with a lot of other things that you have to deal with and organize. Could be other obligations that, suddenly come up. If this is a project that you're building, a business that you're creating, and you're not stepping outside of it to see all of the other forces around you. If you don't get there on time, if you don't take a look at that on time, then all of a sudden you're going to find yourself in a lot of work that involves other things that you probably have missed, and you want to catch those things before they pile up on you. Either way, I think that you will succeed and thrive. I think that you can handle it. I mean, with the Emperor, and the King of Wands here, like, you can handle this. It would be a little frustrating and irritating to have, you know, something come up that was unnecessary if you could have caught that from the get-go, right? So I understand that, but let's just say it happens and you catch yourself involved in a lot of busy work and other obligations that could have been prevented if you would have caught them sooner. I still think that you'll be able to handle that. It'll just be an added, you know, added work on your plate. But whatever this is, I mean, it's really promising. You know, make sure that you're on the same page with this other person. It could be, I'm also feeling like, what is this? What are those people called? Not an investigator, an inspector. I'm feeling like if you are building a house or, you know, something like that, like, you know, the law, the regulations, you know, the government or whatever has to step in and make sure that, you know, you're following all of those regulations, like something like that as an example. So, you know, and I think you are coming from a good ethical place. I don't think there's a lot to worry about here. There may be, as a future projection here, there may be something that you will have to redo. Okay. But I think that you're going to be able to get that done and figure that out. But when this person comes in and starts assessing the entirety of the situation and finding, you know, there may be something that comes up that was not done, was missed, or that needs to be redone. But congratulations on, you know, this project, this initiative that you have. It does look like, you know, it's going to pay off. I do think that you have all of the willpower and dedication to be consistent and get it done. And this is the reading for today. Thank you again. I so appreciate it. You know, for you spending your time watching this video. If you related to it in any way, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. I have other ideas of different types of, you know, readings that I want to do in the future. So I'm just figuring that out right now. So I hope that, you know, you can follow me and be on this journey with me. You know, congratulations again. And thank you so much for your time. I will see you the next time, the next video. Thank you.